Hello fellow trackers, welcome to the HailStrike website. This is an overview video of the capabilities of HailStrike, and we have a lot to discuss, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. When you start HailStrike, you're going to be in daily mode. Daily mode is a snapshot of activity across the United States based on the day that you have selected and the type of activity you wish to monitor. Daily mode is also the first of 5 different modes that we offer, and we're going to go through each one of these pretty quickly, so let's get moving. I'm going to go back here to 2011 and select August the 17th. And on this day we had 25 reports of hail. That's what I have selected. We're going to zoom in here. These markers are representative of the size of probability of hail. So we've got 1-inch hail, 2-inch, 3-inch hail. And these are also eyewitness reports. So somebody has actually phoned in, a train spotter has phoned in a report. We have all the information here, a little bit of demographic information, even a description. Wow, well, this was back in August the 17th of 2011, and they say it's still hailing at this time. I hope they've got some good drainage. But anyway, these reports are, like I say, these are eyewitness reports. We're going to click on this one right here. And also, it's important to note that at this point, this is where a lot of hail reporting services stop. They kind of give you general information and expect you to find where the storm was, the direction it went, and so forth. You have a pretty good idea with the eyewitness reports, but there's always a lot more to a storm than what we see here. So I'm going to click on this, and in the details pane, I'm going to show paths. I click on that, and you can see now we're in path mode, which is the second mode. And we see the actual path the storm took, this is going to be a whole lot more helpful than just a single pin saying there's just a little bit of activity. Now, these markers look the same, but they basically depict something different. This is now radar information coming from the Doppler radar. You see the human elements have been taken out of the report, and what we're looking at is actual radar information. There's something else that's really exciting. We're going to take our bullseye, this little fellow right here, drag our map down here to the edge of the storm and hit show paths. And what we're doing here is we're tracking the storm. We're not just relying on one map for one storm for one day. We can keep following this sucker down as far as we want to go. It looks like we're getting there. Look, now we're in another state. Heck, we could follow this thing all the way south till either the storm runs out or we get to Mexico or the ocean, I guess. But that's when we say we have unlimited searches and unlimited areas, this is what we're talking about right here. We can go anywhere we want across the United States, and we're not paying a quarter every time that we click show paths. We're not even paying a dime. This is all included in the gold package, and you can search to your heart's desire. You can also enter a specific address if you have that. The format is basically to enter the number and then the actual street name. We're going to do Kingston Place and a zip code 74136. Hit locate, and we are now taken over to just to the southeast of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Here's our bubble that represents where we looked. I'm going to move our target a little bit closer to the house, and we're going to go over here to a storm pilot, increase the radius just a little bit, and set this for 1 year. Hit scan. Now you're looking at, these are all, again, eyewitness reports of all the activity that happened at this area over the past year. Let's pick April 23rd. Here's 2.5-inch hail. We're going to click on that. And once again, this is an eyewitness report that now has taken us to actual radar information here. We're going to zoom into our little bubble. There's our house, and it looks like we had 3 different paths that went over that house. We're going to zoom in a little bit further. Go to satellite mode, and now you can actually see what kind of homes are in this area. It certainly looks like a very good place to send some marketing. So that's basically what we're able to do with the interaction between daily mode, which again is eyewitness reports, storm pilot, which we were setting over here, and then to select one of those and be brought over to the map to actually see radar data information. Then we've got history mode, which you can search either by zip, county, or address. We're going to do county, and let's say we go to Arkansas and look at Benton County. Let's say we want to look at the past 3 years and show us everything. Get storm history. In 2 seconds you see we've got the 109 reports in the past 3 years. The yellow is high wind, the blue is hail, and if we have some red, this is a tornado. And we're not going to just stop there. This information is very useful. You can save it as an Excel file so you can print it out and take it with you, or submit that to an insurance company. But you can also go here and let's say this April 26th storm hit show paths, and we're taken back over to path mode. And in path mode, we're going to be seeing the actual radar information once again. And this must have been a pretty big storm because it's taken a while. There we go. We got 20 paths that went through there, and again, we could track that all we want to. The date's been reset for us, and we can go through and click on these and get timestamps so that we know exactly when the storm crossed over a particular area. So that's how history mode works. Forecast mode, real quickly, is just a 12 to 24 hour forecast of different types of activity across the United States. That also is an activity loop. And then lastly is alerts. Alerts are great. They're easy to do. I'm gonna recreate this one that we called the alert monster, just so you can go through the steps. So we're gonna go ahead and name our alert, and we're gonna tell it, how do we want to determine where we're looking. We're gonna do by county, and so we're gonna go to Arkansas. I like Benton County. We're gonna go back there. We select the type that we want to monitor. Let's say hail greater than 2 inches. Continue. Then we've got marriage saver mode, or I guess the politically correct way is the quiet mode. Basically, that says that your cell phone's not going to be beeping at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the dog's jumping up and down, the baby's crying, and the wife's hitting you over the head because you can't hear your phone beeping. So we turn your phone off from 9 to 8 so that you only receive email alerts. So we're going to turn that on. Now we've successfully created a monster. And from there you can select how you want to be notified. You can go back and edit it. We could even change Benton County to the whole state. So now we're going to monitor any activity within the whole state of Arkansas. And you definitely want to have quiet mode on for that, because that would be a lot of alerts. So that's basically what we're looking at for HailStrike and how it works. And I hope you can see how this will save you some time. Of course, time means money, and for one price of $197 for gold, you have unlimited searches in unlimited areas. And I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us on the website and under our contact, or you can give us a call at this phone number up here. Hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.